Y'all come on in and sit wherever you want.
Well, do you ever wonder what to do with all those bananas that are starting to turn brown, but yet you don't want to throw them away?
Right.
So we featured before our banana nut bread with our praline crumble topping, which is to die for, that your mama makes.
It is good, yeah.
But we also like to feature cakes here. So we decided to find this recipe. Actually, our baker Cheryl makes this banana cake that's just fantastic. I make it at the farm too sometimes. In fact, our cousin Aaron, who is also our manager.
Right, that's what you said. He loved it.
He ate half the cake. So I hope his wife isn't watching because she would be so upset if she knew.
You're in trouble.
But anyway, it's a good, solid cake. It's almost like a muffin only with frosting on top.
I had never tasted yours because I'm allergic to bananas.
That's about it.
I know. But I love the frosting though.
Yes.
This is Cheryl, our baker's frosting, and I love it because it's light and airy and just really
It's really good. I've never had this frosting. So let's go ahead and get started with the cake itself, and then we're gonna really highlight this frosting.
Okay.
Okay, so first you're gonna take your butter and your sugar and just beat this really good with electric mixer. We've just kind of done it by hand. Next, you're gonna take your bananas. Now, they usually call for about 3 bananas or 1 cup, but I like to throw extra in there if you want to, just because
it gives it more flavor.
Oh, it just brings the flavor out in a big way. So add your bananas. You're gonna go ahead and add 2 egg yolks.
You mean 3?
Oh, there's 3 there. Yeah, 3 egg yolks. And then some vanilla. While you're stirring this, go ahead and mix your egg whites and 3 tablespoons of sugar. And beat that really good so it's nice and stiff, so it's stiff peaks form. And then you're gonna mix all these dry ingredients.
Right, it smells good.
It does. What do you have in the dry ingredients there?
Here we have the baking soda and then the baking powder, right?
Right.
And then I don't know how much flour. I've never made this. Sorry, I haven't.
You just need 2 cups of flour.
Yeah, 2 cups of flour.
And don't forget all these recipes on our website.
Yes.
At thejoeyandroryshow.com.
So that's 2 cups of flour with the baking soda and the baking flour.
Yep. And then lastly, you're just gonna fold in after you mix this really good. And you can just mix this by hand. This is not a problem at all. And then this is your stiff egg whites with your sugar. And you're just gonna fold this in gently. And when you have your egg whites like this, that's what kind of gives it that fluff and that volume. So after you mix this in nice and well, go ahead and reach behind you. Oh, sorry, we've got some sour milk here.
Yeah, the sour milk.
Okay, and then once you have all that, that's done. You're gonna preheat your oven to 350 and bake these cakes in there for 45 minutes.
Yep.
Look how pretty those are.
Aren't they beautiful?
So those are just 2 round cake pans. I think those are 8-inch.
Yep, they're the 8-inch.
And what Cheryl does, our baker, this is her recipe like we talked about, but she went ahead and cut these in half. So we like to make our cakes nice.
Isn't that a neat idea to cut them in half like that?
Okay, now while you're frosting those, Marcy, I'm gonna talk about the frosting real quick because this is a really neat, I've never seen this done before. What she did is she took 1.5 cups of milk and she took 6 tablespoons of flour and she heats that on the stove until it becomes a really thick paste. And it just becomes really, really thick. And then she takes it off and she lets it cool completely. Sometimes she'll just even put it in the freezer and let it kind of thicken a little bit more, but let it cool completely. Then you take that out and you put it in your electric mixer bowl and you add in 1.5 cups of butter, 1.5 cups of sugar, and 4 teaspoons of vanilla. And you beat that for 15 minutes. What that does, this is the first icing I've ever made that doesn't have powdered sugar in it.
I know, isn't that so neat?
And you'd think if you did regular sugar, it would be nice and gritty and stuff, but by beating it so much and having that paste, it just makes it nice and fluffy. And this is a delicious cake. Let me just tell you. This is what our finished product looks like. And you'll see how she flutes the edges with the frosting. So today we have a local who's going to be taste testing this banana cake. Come on over here, Chuck. How are you today?
Hey, Chuck. How are you?
Always good to see you. We have to stay in good graces with this guy. Tell us what you do and where you live.
I live in Lewisburg, and I'm the chief of police.
The chief of police. So, if by chance we were to get a ticket or something, we'd make one of these whole banana cakes and take it down to the station.
Well, as long as you happen to have it with you.
Yeah. There you go. You'll let us off, right? This is so
Isn't that pretty? And see how it's layered in there like that? That is so pretty.
Go ahead and give us a...
Yeah, taste that and see what you think.
See what you think. Yeah, that is nice. And
isn't that pretty? And I love
beautiful.
how she's fluffed. My aunt used to do that. Take the cakes and just take a little knife and just
Curl it.
Curl it. I love that.
How you like it?
Excellent.
Isn't that good?
Yes.
Well, good.
Enough for one free get out of jail ticket?
Well, maybe that one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there you go.
All right, we got a deal, huh? Well, thanks for
Doc.
joining us. It's always good to see you.
Thank you.
Thank
All
you.
right, thank you.
That's too funny.
Well, there you have it, folks. That is our banana cake here at Marcy Jo's, where we're changing lives.
One bite at a time.